Hello there, this is David Allen, and today we're going to have a look at ScreenFlow and what you can do with it to capture your screen and make videos to put onto YouTube. One of the things that you're going to want to do with your recording is to set it all up right. You can record from your iMac screen or your main screen, whichever computer you're working on. You can also record from a secondary screen if you have a secondary screen attached. And I do, so I can record from the FaceTime camera, and that's handy if you want to have yourself in the video too, and then record the audio. At the moment I'm recording the audio from this microphone here. I could also record it from built-in input if I want to have a different type of microphone in there, or from the built-in microphone, but I don't recommend that. You don't get the great sound from the built-in microphone. So if you just put a tick in any of these boxes there, you'll get your recording all sorted out. So let's have a look and see what we've got in ScreenFlow now and see what we can do with it. And one of the things that I sometimes like to do is actually get a window of a particular size, and I use Mercury Mover to do that. So if I press Control, Command and the up arrow, I get this. Now if I press number 2, it puts it to the right size for a 1280 by 720 video. So if I press number 4, it gives me another preset, and it gives me a bit more space for recording whatever I've got to do within the screen. And it is still the same proportions, 16 by 9, so it's just perfect. One of the things I quite like to do very often with this is to edit the video quite simply using the in and out points, and I can chop bits out that I don't need. So on this particular occasion, at the beginning of this video, I don't actually need that start there point there, so I can press just the OK, and then I press Command and Backspace, and that gives me that first bit trimmed off. Then what I can do as well is, say I find that I want to take this bit here and I want to delete up as far as here, then I can press the I key for the first mark point and then OK for the second of that, and if I press Command and Backspace, that does a ripple delete for me. So that is nice and easy. I don't want to do that for the moment, so let's just do a Command Z and put it back the way it was for that particular delete. If I've set up an area that I want to record from specifically, such as this area here of TextMate, then what I can do is I can, on my trackpad, I'm just bringing my 2 fingers down, and then I can move this and put it exactly where I want it. If I need to have it a specific size, okay, so if I set that at 160%, then I've got this area of TextMate filling the whole of the space for the final video that I'm going to export out. On the other hand, what I can do with ScreenFlow is to, if I've got this set up for a 1280 by 720 video and I just want to record what's in this area here, then I can actually go to this crop tool over here. I set my video size to the size that I want finally, which is 1280 by 720. And click on Apply. And then I can just move my video area that I've recorded and I want to keep into the area that's going to show there. So just this bit here within those borders is the area that's going to show in the final video, and that works out quite nicely. And you can still zoom in and zoom out and or move across and show other bits if you want to. So for instance, if at a later part in the video I wanted to show something at this other end of the screen, then I could quite easily move that across there. Or I could even zoom in closer onto this bit here and show just all of that there. So there's a number of different ways you can do this to get the video the exact right size and have what you want showing in that properly sized video. Something else that I can do is to bring in images from other applications. It doesn't have to be video. So in this case, maybe what I want to do is I want to have a screen capture of this. So if I press Shift, Command and 5 and grab that area of the screen there, get ScreenFlow up in front of us again. So we've got ScreenFlow there. So here we are in ScreenFlow. Now what I've got to do is just drag this from Sketch and put it into the recording bin, as it were. So this actually is a PNG file and it's not a piece of video. And what I can do is I can drag that and I can drop that into my timeline. So there I can put it in and size it up to the size that I want it to be to take care of the size. What I sometimes like to do is actually As you can see at the moment, when I brought it in there, it's a bit too small to fill the space, so again what I can just do is to zoom into it. But now one thing I haven't showed you yet is how to go from this area here where I've got that image and then a hard move into the next bit. So all I've got to do to put a transition in it is to drag that across there, and now I've got a transition, and the basic transition is the dissolve transition. So I can dissolve from one image to another. I can choose from a number of different transitions. I get the little icon available down there, tap on that, and I could have a page curl with shadow, bar swipe. There's a whole lot of different things that I can have. Most times I generally use the cross dissolve, and sometimes I use the dip to white. Just for fun, let's put it in there with the page curl. Or if I want to change it from page curl to something else, tap on that button, and this time we'll go for a plane. Let's try a plane, see what that brings us. That was okay, not too bad at all. For the most times you're going to want to stick with using the cross dissolve, or maybe a dip to white or a dip to black. So another little trick with ScreenFlow. While I've been putting these clips together, what's happened is that I've got to this bit here where the sound of this one is over the top of the sound of this one. So what I can do is I can actually take this bit here, do a double click on it and tell it to detach audio, do a split. If I press the letter T on the keyboard, that splits the track. I want to shorten the track now, so all I've got to do is just grab that and just bring that across. In fact, I could even just delete that bit altogether because I don't need it. There's no sound in that I want anyway. So you can see that's cleaning that audio up quite nicely just by separating the audio and then deleting the part of it I don't want. So that's all I'm going to show you in this video for ScreenFlow, and I'll show you some more things in the next one. Bye bye now.
Hey there, you Mac 20Q guys. This is Captain Z. It's time that you press that subscribe button and become a subscriber to keep up to date with all the Mac 20Q news. And while you're here watching this video, click on that like button. Do it now. You know it makes sense.